All right. Of course, every home has a story, but this home has a story. That's why we're out here. And of course, you're like me and you love plants, love landscaping. These beautiful pink crepe myrtles. This juniper topiary. That, by the way, a nice feature. I'm gonna leave it at that. But look at this house. There's a lot. Let's go inside. So good morning, I'm Vaughn Allen with Keller Williams Real Estate. Happy to be here showing you this home. "1417 Turtle Cove" happens to be a 2,150 square foot home, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, completely upgraded by the previous owners. They've made this house nice and nicer. A lot of different features they've added. While we're in the front door, we're gonna hang a left, take a look inside the garage. Recently updated, painted, as well as insulated, soundproofed. And let's be sure to point out this living room, where to the, let's say the left, we've got the primary living spaces and bedrooms, and 3 bedrooms. Think of this as the master bedroom that's on the first level. We'll take a quick look upstairs. Where we have another bedroom, feature, privacy area, living space, has its own private bathroom up here. You might think of this as a perfect teenagers, older teenagers area. Down the stairs, we have a second living room, a den, an office space, an entertainment area. But let's look in the backyard. Storage, quite a lot of storage space, as well as these raised growing beds. I call this a hobby shed, a work shed, a quick retreat. I'm seeing peppers, tomatoes, mature trees. Things grow back here. It's pretty obvious. We've got these grapevines. And there are grapes on the grapevines. That gate takes us to the front yard. Let's go around to the patio. Take a look at how much space you have back here. great area for barbecuing. You know what I would do back here is I would do a hot tub. All right, let me get back in. Wrap up our video. I know one thing I wanted to mention. I see a lot of videos, people suggesting what you should do, shouldn't do. For example, be careful about different paint colors and things like that. It's all good advice, really. All good advice. Especially if we're talking about putting a house on the market. All good advice if we're putting a house on the market. But when it comes to living in a house, it's your house. You want pink carpet? Get pink carpet. You want purple? Get purple. You like all kinds of plants? Get all kinds of plants. You like all kinds of pets? Get all kinds of pets. Have your own little miniature zoo full of miniature pets. And I can think of a few, like miniature goats and ducks and things like that. Obviously you want to be sure your homeowners association is cool with that. And sometimes they're not, but you don't like trees, then don't have trees. If you don't like vines, then don't get vines. But, your home is your chance to fill it with things that are important to you, to build the home around you. And I mean, the home's already built, but you're building the inside of the home, the features of the home, the color, the paint, the chandeliers, things that you put on the wall, how you dress the windows. Do we want curtains? Do we want blinds? All the little things that I think you could find an endless amount of advice online about what to do, what not to do. But when it comes to you living in your house, what puts a smile on your face is probably the right answer. Not so much what puts a smile on your mom's face and puts a smile on your neighbor's face, but what puts a smile on your face? You've got to come home every day. And it should feel like your sanctuary, your safe place. It should feel like you made it. You made it through the day, you made it through a work week, you're going home. And that should feel good. And if there's just some things you need in your home to make you feel good, then you should just go for it. Don't worry about all the experts, what they have to say. Just go for it. Make sure it's you and just make it nice, all right? So that's this home. Let me make sure I didn't miss any notes. I'm gonna look down at my screen to make sure I didn't miss any notes. Again, 1417 Turtle Cove in Little Elm. 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 2,151 square feet. We've got a lot of upgrades, which include the front yard, the backyard. Did I say it's $364,999? This kitchen flows naturally into the family room where there's a fireplace. I think you could spend a lot of your time at this house in your backyard. Those raised garden beds, as well as the covered patios. And I forgot to mention, and I'm gonna wrap it up right here in the next 20 seconds. Little Elm, you are so close to the park, so close to the lake, so close to all the things that this place, this location in Little Elm offers, including its fabulous schools. You're also close to shopping, but you're tucked away a little bit away from the mad traffic rush hour situations on University 380 as well as the tollway. So get here if you need to work in Denton. Get here if you need to work in Prosper, Salina, Frisco. Get here. It's a great place to live. I think you'll love it. All right, bye.